Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got our weekly shop through Woolworths Australia. I have got a few substitutes this week as well, which sort of fell into my favour. But I'll give you the total at the end of the video. So let's have a look at what I got my family off for this week through Woolworths Australia. I've got plenty of fruit and veggies this week because I want to do some meal prepping and some freezer meals as well. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So let's start down this end and I'll give you the prices of the items as well. So I've got some zucchinis this week, the odd bunch ones, which I normally always get like odd bunch if I can. They were $3.50 for the bag. I'm not going to say they're a kilo because they're only 750 grams. So you do have to look for that, but I do find with odd bunch you do get vegetables a lot cheaper. I wanted some red onions this week, so I got a bag of them as well. The red onions this week were $4 a bag, so they weren't on special or anything like that, but I really wanted the red onions. Haven't had them in a while, and I've got some ideas on what I want to do with them as well. But I don't know, I just love the taste of the red onions. I've got a pretty small bunch of bananas there, which won't last us. They were $3.60 for that bunch, and they look like they're really, really ripe. So I can't see them lasting more than a couple of days. So that's a bit annoying, but I have to get some more. I've also got some mandarins. They've come down heaps. So I've got the odd bunch again, and this one is a kilo, and they're $3.90. They look like they're really nice mandarins. It's so good to have them in season again because the whole family loves them. And they're just such an easy thing for the lunchbox. So I'm wanting to bring a lot more fruit into my kids' diet. So I've got kiwi fruit because I love them. They're 79 cents each, so they're not cheap. I also got some of the black plums. They're still at a good price at 39 cents each. I always love plums and so do the kids, so it's a win there. I've got a red pawpaw and that was $4.90. The red pawpaw is really, really nice. If you hate pawpaw, maybe try the red because it makes such a difference to the yellow one. I've got lots of avocados here and they seem like they're quite ripe. So the avocados this week were about $1 each, I'm pretty sure. So I've got 5 avocados. Yep, 5 avocados for $5, so I can make guacamole. The kids have it on toast. We just have these all the time, so it's great. I've got some red potatoes because they didn't have the big bag in stock. They notified me before I put the shop in, so unfortunately I had to just get these ones. They were $5 for 2 kilos, whereas the other ones were like 4 kilos for $7.50. I got the cherry tomatoes, a punnet of them for $3.50. This is going to go into a salad that I'm going to make. And, you know, they're just easy for lunch boxes as well. So the kids can always pick at them and put pepper and salt with them. This was a substitute, my capsicums. I did order the odd bunch ones, but I got these ones here. And the odd bunch would have been $6.30 for the bag. And these ones were 5 capsicums, just the green, for $11.15. How expensive. But yeah, that's my substitute there. And I got lots of sweet potatoes this week because I like to cook these all the time. So I've got 2 kilos of these 1 kilo sweet potatoes for $3.50, which was a good deal this week. But they actually cancelled these in my order and they weren't in stock. So I went and got these mini gold pre-packed ones and they were a lot more expensive. Like these little boxes were $2.70 each. So I must have put them in the cart because they cancelled the other ones. And then they bought them back in without me sort of knowing. And then I forgot to cancel these ones. So I spent more on those 4 sweet potatoes over there. But anyway, I'll use them. Okay, I've got the odd bunch carrots again. I use a lot of the odd bunch, as you can see, because it's a better deal. 1.5 kilos of the carrots were $2. So usually you get more for less, you know, and it doesn't matter what they look like. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with any of these fruit or veggies. I've also got the odd bunch continental cucumber and that was $2.30. So it was a lot cheaper than the normal cucumber. That's why I got it. I got some broccolini because I absolutely love this and it was $2.50 a bunch. And the kids don't mind it either. I think they prefer it a lot more burnt and crispy. And I've also just got some of the normal broccoli and that was $1.62 for that stem there. So a little bit expensive there, but you know, I just wanted to do some things with that. I really felt like fresh Brussels sprouts. I don't really like the frozen ones, even though they are handy to have, but I really wanted fresh Brussels sprouts. And these were $15.90 a kilo, so they're really expensive at the moment, and I got $7.90 worth of them, which is pretty expensive. I've also got a bunch of spring onions for $2.50. I love these. They're so versatile in anything, like with sour cream on Mexican, in omelets, in salads. They're just really handy to have, especially if you don't have any onions either. And I can put them in the garden and grow them, which I'm going to do before I forget. And a bag of the Woolworths baby leaf salad mix. I like this combination because it's got like the carrot sticks in it as well. And that was $5 a bag. So lots of fruit and veggies this week. But like I said, I want to start doing some cooking and really getting back into it, and maybe some prep and all that sort of thing. It just makes life so much easier. So I've got some canned items for the pantry that I just want to stock up a little bit. I've been trying to get beetroot in ages, but I couldn't get it. And I have this week finally. So I've got 2 cans there. These beetroots per can are $1.90. But it's so good to have that back in the pantry again, just for hamburgers and salads. I've also got 4 bean mix here and a Mexican style 3 bean mix. They both were $1 a can. I haven't got any beans in the cupboard at all. I'm trying to introduce them back into the kids' meals. They really don't like beans, but I'm trying. My youngest used to, but I'm not sure anymore. I've got some of the black beans. They were for $2, so $1 a can. And I've also got some of the chickpeas. I really like this brand. I think it's Annalisa. And the Annalisa chickpeas are $1.40 a can. So I'm just trying to make a few more meals out of beans. It's a lot cheaper. And I got some tuna in the extra virgin olive oil. They were $1.50 a can. That's really just for me, because I just prefer like bland sort of tuna, or sometimes the smoked. I don't mind. I've got this beetroot relish to try. It's organic. The Macro brand. It's $5, and I'm just interested to see what it tastes like. I love beetroot, and I do like putting a lot more beetroot into my diet, but I really love relishes, especially with like cheese sandwiches, Swiss cheese sandwiches, or ham or something like that. So we don't have any relish in the house, so I thought I'd give this one a go because it looks really nice. Condensed milk, didn't have any more condensed milk in the cupboard. Always good for desserts and things, so that was $1.80 for a can of condensed milk. Now I just got the smaller bag of the Italian herb mix. I love this in everything, and I should have got the big container of it, which was $6 now. This was $3.20. I would have been better off buying the container, but I just thought, no, this week I'll just get the packet. I am going to go to and I'm going to take the kids to a health food shop on the weekend just to have a look at other spices and herbs and things like that, and also to get the kids some lollies while we're there. And hiding over there, I also got some Golden Circle Pine Mango Passion Cordial. It was on special for $4 this week for 2 litres, usually at $5.50. I've got 2 kilos of the self-raising flour because I've got none left, and this is my basic flour that I use for lots of things, but especially for cakes and all that. So $2.70 for 2 kilos of the self-raising flour. And I also needed some white sugar because I always like to have that in the house for cooking. That was $1.70. It was actually cheaper than the Woolworths brand this week, so I got the CSR one. Just for cupcakes, all that sort of thing. You always need white sugar in the house. I've also got lots of lentils this week because this is another thing I'm trying to put into the kids' diet, for our whole family anyway. I got the whole green lentils, which I don't often buy because I usually just like the red. But the Mackenzie's green lentils are a kilo for $4.80, and I also got the red split lentils in the same brand for $2.30, and that's for it's like a smaller bag, which was 375 grams. And just like beans, these are a great idea to, make your meals go a lot further. The Praise mayonnaise this week was $3, so I got that. I've also got the Campbell's Real Stock Vegetable, which was $2 for 500 ml. I thought it was a bigger one, but it wasn't, so I should have looked at that, but that's okay. I use it anyway. I got the kids some sprinkles just for cupcakes and for ice cream occasionally. Sometimes I buy the hundreds and thousands, but they sometimes are a little bit hard. So I just got the sprinkles this week, and they were $2.30. They also like the chocolate sprinkles, but I just liked it because they got like different colours, like purples and that, and aquas in there. So it was a bit different. I've also got the Sunny Queen eggs. This was a substitute, and just got 2 cartons of these as a substitute. These would have been like $14.40 for 2 of these Sunny Queen eggs, but they are a nice brand in eggs too. So I'm happy with that. I also got the Wheat Bix Bites because, I don't know, I think a lot of kids love these. They're on special this week for $3. I got the wild berry. I might buy the honey ones next time to see if they'll eat them, but they do really like these, and it's good when they're $3. They're usually $6. Toilet paper, 12 rolls for $6. I've also got the Colgate toothpaste. I got the Advanced Fresh Gel one this time, which was $3.25. We seem to go through toothpaste quite quickly. The kids use more than what they need. But, you know, it's good when you can get the total on special, because it's usually $6.50 a tube. Just for their lunch boxes, these were on special for $6 for 6. They're usually $12. So the up and goes have gone up so much. Sometimes I used to buy the bigger, like, big pack of them. The popcorn, I love this sweet and salty popcorn. That was $3.50 a bag. And I also got my son the thin rice cakes, salt and vinegar. They're $1.25. He absolutely loves these for school, and I don't put anything on them, just put them in a bag and he eats them. And needed more Milo again. I can't believe it. We just go through so much Milo. And that was $9.90 for the refill bag. I do often get the refill bag if the Milo container isn't on special. I usually keep the Milo container and reuse it, or I'm starting now to put them in glass jars because it's actually working and not sticking together like sometimes it used to. And I've got the kids a date cake this week for their morning tea to make over the weekend. And the date cake was on special for $2.10. I do like the Greens brand, and they're often a really good price. And usually you can always get them for around $2, $2.50. So, yeah, I got that this week because I like that too. And it's just nice with just a cup of tea or something. I got these. These were the honey soy chicken biscuits. They did have a few points on this box this week. So I got that. They were $2.50 for 135 grams. Usually $5 a box. And a Cadbury lover here, as always. I've got some Cadbury chocolate, $3 a block this week, so it was a really good deal. I got a plain, and I got this vanilla passion fruit. I think I've bought this one before, I'm not sure, but I bought it again, and I absolutely just love chocolate. And mind you, a block just does not last long enough with a family of 4. I've got my usual soft white toast. Didn't get a substitute on that this week, but this is always good, this bread. I do often get the toast, not the bread, but it's $2.70 a loaf. It did take me a long time to find this. Over the last year and a half, we have been buying it often if they don't substitute it, but I'm really happy with it. It doesn't go stale. So if you're looking for a good bread, try this one. You might like it. So I got substitutions on the milk this week. So I ordered 3 full cream milks, the Woolworths brand, and I got 3 of the Farmer's Own full cream milk, which would have been $17.55 instead of $13.50. And I did order 2 Woolworths light milks, which would have been 6 litres of the Woolworths milk for $9. Instead, they've substituted it with 4 times Woolworths full cream milk in the 2 litres, which would have been $12.40. So all up, I've ended up with 17 litres of milk this week, which I'm pretty happy about there. I got the 600ml of thickened cream for $4.50, and this is another substitute which I'm happy about. I got the Cheer Tasty Cheese, which would have been $14.95, but I did order the Hillview for $9.90. So yeah, that's another substitution. I've got some Greek feta style cheese here, $3.30 for that block. I'm going to make some salads and things like that with that. I've also got some hummus because I haven't bought that in a while, and I just like the small little containers of hummus, like you get 3 for $2.20, which is really good. I can even give these to my kids in their like a lunch bag or whatever as well, because they really like it. But yeah, I just like the small containers. Once you eat it, it's gone and it's not going to sit in the fridge for ages. I got a block of the salted butter, 250 grams for $3.70, just for cooking and things like that. And I've also picked up some high protein yogurt as well, which was $6 for, I think it's 900 grams, but it's 18 grams of protein. And I really like this one. It's really nice. I don't really like this ones with fruit with them as much anymore. I can just add my own fruit with them, and this is a really good standby. And I've also got some chicken thigh cutlets with the skin on, $10 worth here. I'm just going to bake this with maybe some garlic and some onion, things like that. And I'm going to probably put some capsicums with it. It's quite nice. It can be quite greasy, but as well. And I've also just got some middle bacon rashers from the deli. This is $6 worth there. So that was on special from $17 a kilo. It was $12 for the bacon, just for the weekend, because we've got another long weekend coming up. And for frozen foods this week, I've got some Streets Blue Ribbon ice cream. I've gone back to this one because I just love it. $6.50. It's just so creamy. I don't find it really, really sickly, but I just got a tub of that for milkshakes and for ice creams. I think I've got a few ice cream cones left as well. But I also bought it this week for an easy dessert. So the Nana's Family Pie was on special, so I got a whole one there for $4. They're usually $5, so I do like this brand in the pies. Sometimes you can get like those bits of apple skins on them and things like that, but I find the Nana's ones are really good. I've also got some Ingham's chicken tenders for 1 kilo for $10. They're usually at $13 a kilo, so that's pretty good. So the kids really like them, and I'm actually liking them as well occasionally for lunch with a salad or something like that, just a quick and easy sort of a meal when you don't have the time. I've also got the Golden Crunch hash browns. These are really nice. The kids love these. And these are the Bird's Eye hash browns. They're 800 grams for $5.50, but they're really nice. And the kids really love them with like bacon and eggs, or even just after school occasionally. They're really nice, but they do go quickly. I've also got the Herbert Adams pies. I love these, and they were on special. So I got a slow cooked beef Shiraz and cracked pepper one. And I also got a beef and peppercorn one as well. They're beautiful. They were on special for 2 for $5.70, which is still expensive, but still pretty good. They're usually $9.50 a packet. So I really love them. They're like better than bakery quality, I reckon. And I've also got the Dagwood dogs. My youngest loves these. My oldest hates them. $5.50 for a 6-pack of them. They're usually $6.50. Blueberries. Now I'm going to start eating a lot more blueberries. I don't usually do this, but I just feel like them in yogurts and smoothies and things like that. These are just the Woolworths brand ones, 500 grams for $6.20, and they do give that nice sweet taste to like Greek yogurts and things like that, so you don't really need honey and all that sort of thing. So I'm really happy with the substitutions I got this week. I do find it really exciting when you get substitutions on products that you haven't tried before, and you're always curious on what sort of products they are and what they taste like. Sometimes it can be a little bit annoying if you really only like one brand, but I guess it's better than nothing. So I'm really happy with what I picked up. This week I just felt like I got a little bit of everything, and I did spend a lot more money, or a lot more proportion of the shop anyway, on fruit and veggies, which is always great. So the total of this shop this week was $314.16. And thanks everyone for watching today's grocery haul through Woolworths, and I'll see you soon for my next videos. Thanks everyone. Bye.